morning, troops, and today we are going to be continuing the Beatles theme with their second album,
With the Beatles.
Worst to Best.
Worst to
Now,
best.
I wasn't enthusiastic about doing this one. To be honest with you, I mean, forgetting about the other three, which out of my top Beatles albums, the last three don't really count as sort of bits and bobs like Magical Mystery Tour and Let It Be and Yellow Submarine, of course. This is the first proper album, which is probably so. This is the lowest one I've given. It's not to detract from the album itself because it's a good it's a classic in a lot of ways, but I just don't think that it's not one I come back to for some reasons. It's the Beatles' own fault because they've done so much better stuff. So I'm going to run through these songs real quick. I mean, just to get this review out of the way. I don't think any of you reviewers in the vinyl community out there really love this album. Now, let's admit it. Come on, don't. It's not like I said. It's just a victim of age and the fact that the Beatles have done much better. And there's a lot of cover songs on here, and they're not. They just haven't got that punch of the Please Please Me album or Beatles for Sale, where there's a lot of cover albums. There's not a lot to love, I don't think. And the original tunes are at the bottom end for me. I mean, you've got one well-known song on here, really, and that's about it. Great album cover, though.
Invisible Rays tip of the day.
Listen to this in mono.
John Heaton.
This guy is a fella I watch all the time. I mean, he's lardy-dar, he's so posh. I think he's probably got 2 homes. And he even does his reviews in exotic locations. I saw one of his reviews once. He was in Barbados to do one. I thought, fuck, now that man's got a bit of hunger on him, hasn't he? But, the negative side, he's a bit over the top with his labels. He loves the Apple label. And, I used to be like that myself, but I got over it when my wife, she sold my collection, my first wife, the bitch. Anyway, and also, I'm not too happy about he's too kind to Ringo's albums, and he's too kind to George's albums, which, for the most part, are bollocks in a cardboard wrapper. And you know what? He's the sort of bloke, though, that if I went round and stole his White Album, he wouldn't even notice because he's got another 20. So, but he does a good review, and he's got a lot of informative stuff in him. Maybe too informative sometimes, because I get a bit upset when I find out things I didn't need to know about the Beatles. But hey ho, now you know, no, don't you? Anyway, here we go. Watch his channel, Vinyl Nerd Plug.
John Heaton.
Yeah, just altogether pointless.
Anyway, with that, let's get on with the album.
Worst
Worst
to
Best.
best. With the Beatles.
Don't bother me. It's garbage day. I mean,
Garbage day? Huh? No!
George, I don't like his songs. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. With 1968, we'll have this discussion again, but for the most part, his early ones and this one's just garbage day.
13.
Roll Over Beethoven. It's overrated. George Harrison's got a very weak voice, as I've said before. I like it.
12.
Don't know what it means to hold you tight.
It's out of tune. It's throwaway, really.
11,
Hey, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Great Lennon vocals, not a song I dig out.
10,
You treat me badly. I love you, man.
Yeah,
9,
Eleanor, yeah.
8,
Little child, little child, little child, won't you dance with me?
It's fast paced, but it's forgettable, and the title isn't very PC friendly in 2018, is it?
7,
You just gotta call on me.
Don't like it. I just don't like it.
6,
Then there was music and wonderful roses.
Now this one, it's a cover version. It comes from there's a wishy-washy musical in the 50s. It's pretty slushy, called The Music Man. I mean, as musicals go, it's forgotten. The song, I like the song. It's all right. You know, I used to have this album called The Beatles Ballads, and all of the songs was really good on it. I always used to get annoyed when this one was stuck in there, but you know, sometimes I'd let the album play, and I'll get used to it at the end, and I quite like it.
5,
You're giving me the same old line. I'm wondering why.
Forgotten classic. All I can say.
4,
It won't be long yet. Yeah, yeah. It won't be long yet.
It's not very good. You know, Lennon did it, and he sings it. He sings his heart out. I'm just not keen on it though. You know.
3,
The best things in life are free, but you can keep them for the birds and bees.
Money, that's what I want. This is the best cover version on the album. It's brilliant. I mean, it could have been on Please Please Me. It's ended up on this one, sadly. It's a great song. Great song. Best things in life are free. Dee, 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 dee.
2,
I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man.
Number 2, I Want to Be Your Man. Oh, Ringo, he boxed this one out. It's brilliant. I want to be your lover, baby. I want to be your man. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
1,
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you.
Well, this had to be number 1, really. I mean, it's not, you know, give me the choice. I probably would have, I Want to Be Your Man at number 1, but I've got to be, you know, historically accurate with this. All My Loving, I don't think it's rated that well. I mean, it's very stuck in the 60s, and listening to it now, that some of the lyrics, you know, kiss you, miss you, it sounds very Cliff Richardy, you know, and I'm not that keen on it, but this shows you what we got on the album. Not a lot of choice.
Yeah, just altogether pointless.
Please Me is better album. I'm sorry I had to get this album out of the way. It's not a favourite of mine, but don't let that influence you. See you next time.